And true to your words, the university took off. With many programs. I think of all the new universities we have been recognizing during that period, the Confluence University had probably the largest set of new programs. So this time around, we are also here for another university, but in our tradition, we cannot make comments on the university until we hear it from you. And then I will confer virtually. Now we will do the meeting virtually with my Deputy Executive Secretary and then the directors there. We will just do eye contact to decide whether to recognize or not to recognize. Let me only take this opportunity to formally welcome you to National Universities Commission for the second time, to thank you very much for coming with one of our elders in the academic cycle in the country, Professor Abdulrasheed Adamu. We are happy that the quality of the delegation you have brought is virtually unprecedented. I think two of the three arms of government of Kogi can hold their separate meetings now. The Kogi State Executive Council can just retire somewhere and hold a meeting. Everybody is here. The Kogi State Assembly, House of Assembly, can meet with the Speaker, Deputy, Majority Leader, everybody else. They can hold their session here. I think the mess we can provide. So let me welcome you to NUC. Let me, on behalf of the directors, the staff, and all associated with National Universities Commission, welcome you and your team to this place. And I will now formally invite you to address us and tell us why you have decided to come today and what mission. Then you can proceed to present anything you want to present to us, because my eyes have spotted some books. This is epicenter of knowledge in the country. So when there is no suspicion, when somebody enters with books, we cannot suspect anything. We cannot say there is anything he wants to do. So he can present books to us and then tell us what the books are for. At the end of the day, as soon as he does that, I will just take half a minute, conduct my management meeting with the top management through eye contact and the new AI we have developed in the commission. Then we shall communicate.
Well, the ES has already said it, and Your Excellency, we await your comments. Thank you.
When you are in an academic environment, sometimes being too careful can earn you a lesser mark. So today I will not be too careful, so that some of my mistakes can even earn me more CGP. The chairman of our great party, Kogi State chapter, Prof Abdulrasheed Bello, and all the ESCO members here present. Honorable members of the National Assembly here present, both serving and past. The Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Professor Adamu, and all the management team here present. The Honorable Speaker, Kogi State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Ali Umar Yusuf, and all of your members here present. The Secretary to Kogi State Government, Dr. Mrs. Ayoade Falashade Arika, Chief of Staff, Honorable Mohammed Jami Abubakar Abdulkarim, the Chairman of the Committee on the Establishment of Kogi State University, Kabba, Kogi West, Professor Olu Opafemi, NNOM, and all members of your committee here present. The State Security Advisor, Lady Commander Jerry Omodara, retired. The Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Honorable Wami Jones, and all other commissioners here present. Top government functionaries from Kogi State, all the vice chancellors from the various institutions, and other head of institutions here present. Let me recognize the clerk of the Kogi State House of Assembly and your management team. Let me recognize the traditional rulers and religious leaders here present. Let me recognize the illustrious sons and daughters from Kogi West, Okuland, both at home and those in diaspora that are watching these programs here today. Let me recognize my brother, the former Speaker, Kogi State House of Assembly, Prince Matthew Kolawale. Let me recognize His Excellency, the former contestant or one-time contestant for the seat I am occupying today. Please stand up for recognition. You're most welcome. Let me recognize Honorable Alhaji Bello, the President, KDU, that's Kabba Development Union. Let me recognize one of my powerful brothers that is looking at me through a windscreen. Honorable Bello, and all other members that are here, other critical stakeholders, esteemed invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Sir, we are here again. This time around for another very serious business. Any road that is smooth and good, you always want to pass through it over and over again. All roads to NUC, especially from Kogi State, is smooth. And hence, we are passing through it as many times as possible. In the life of this administration, we are here for the second time for a very historic reason. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our chairman here, sir, Kogi State, as you are aware, education is our heritage. Education is what we are proud of, both within the states, within the country, and across the world. When I came on board, we had only one state university, the current Prince Abubakar University, Prince Abubakar Audu University, situated in Ayaba, Kogi East. In this our second term, we ran to you, and you granted us an approval, and we established Conference University of Science and Technology in Osara, Kogi Central. But Your Excellency, sir, something is still missing. We have a senatorial district, Kogi West. Even though Lokoja, which is a part of Kogi West, is hosting Federal University in Kogi West, which is in Lokoja. But we are still desirous of fairness, equity, and justice. To ensure that every part of the state is carried along as far as the educational system of the state is concerned. So we deem it necessary that this age-long desire of our brothers in open land, who today are proudly producers of over 600 professors in this country, are lacking in a university. I read it in history that our late sage, Pa S.B. Awaniyi, right from the times of our great late Sardauna of Sokoto, have been agitated for a university in Okunland, but was never granted. So we deem it necessary that by the power of God Almighty and your magnanimity, yourself and your management team, we desire to establish a university in Okunland. So we set out and immediately set the machineries and the ball rolling. We ensure that merit is our watchword. We set up a team to quickly advise us and help us work out modalities and every other thing that we need to establish that university. And we identified Professor Olu here to lead the team. And the last time we invented a new lexicon here, the speed of light. Huh? Speed of spirits instead of speed of light. So we had then, within the speed of spirits, that was still guiding us for the establishment of COSTEC. So we brought it to the establishment of the university in Kabba. And then Prof was able to come up with a draft university law, academic brief, and the master plan. So we sent the university law bill to the House of Assembly under the leadership of the Speaker, Right Honorable Aliyu Yusuf. And within that speed of spirits, we had the university law passed. I assented to it again with that same spirit, the speed of spirits. And then we have the three documents here to be presented before you today, so that within the spirit, the speed of the spirits, we will have that recognition and approval. And then within that same spirit, we will establish a brand new university, satisfying the age-long desire of our people, and I know that our ancestors will be happy wherever they are. I want to assure you that this is beyond politics. My own politics is practical. Whatever I say, I do. And I want to promise that we will set aside resources whereby both recruitment, salaries, recurrent expenditures of overhead, and infrastructure for the new university, minimum another 1 year we shall set it aside, so that when you grant us, we will be able to start immediately. I want that within this my time, the first set of university students in that new university should be admitted, and their matriculation, first matriculation, I want to attend it before I hand over the my successor by the grace of God. Our Chairman, sir, we are here to present the various documents as earlier mentioned. Thank you very much, sir. So please bring the documents. I think that takes us to the next agenda.
Yes, sir.
So I'm leading, I'm taking over your job now. Thank you. So go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you. The governor has directed. Please proceed. As the presentation is being done, the ES, via extrasensory perception, is now communicating with his directors, as he said. So in a few moments, we will know what the outcome will be. Perhaps we will allow the ES another half a minute to communicate with his directors. The ESP is going on right now. It's called ESP in NUC. It's called extrasensory perception. So a lot of communication is going on, but you can't see it. Okay, I think it's done now. The ES is ready to start.
Thank you very much, Madam Olona, for recently the AI, artificial intelligence, has a lot of debate, contestations about the possible incursion into our jobs. We scholars, we teachers, because the AI now can be asked to write essays. They can. You don't need to be thinking to write essays, to do this, and there's a lot of debate. So luckily in NUC, because we are in charge of this, we've got the IA to quickly intervene in our thought processes, and quickly drafted and printed a letter for me to His Excellency, having listened to him, his passion, his commitment to education, the serious. Yes, the seriousness with which the governor takes this assignment demonstrated in the kind of and the quality of the delegates that have accompanied him, from our leaders in the National Assembly to leaders of the legislature in the State Assembly, to the cabinet, including one member we highly respect, the Secretary to the Government. We highly respect her for her sense of mission. I wanted to complain the other time that if you want to do something, don't ask her to coordinate, because she will call me at 10 o'clock, she will call me at 11 in the night, she will call at 7 o'clock. Just assignment has to be done. So I think we thank you very much. Now, having conferred with my colleagues, led by the Deputy Executive Secretary here, Chris Mayaki, and all the directors here, we have tasked the AI in the NUC to quickly draft a reply to your response, to your request. And this is what has come. I hope it makes sense. Says His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello, CON, the Executive Governor of Kogi State Government House, Lokoja, Kogi. Your Excellency, sir, recognition of Kogi State University, Kabba. Consequent open receipt of your letter of intent, dated 19th June 2023, and the formal presentation today of the strategic documents, including the relevant gazetted law, academic brief, and physical master plan I write on behalf of the National Universities Commission to inform His Excellency that with effect from today, Monday, 26 June 2023, Kogi State University Kabba has been recognized as the 62nd state-owned university in Nigeria and the 265th university, respectively, in the Nigerian university system. The National Universities Commission hereby pledges its support to the new university. We also enjoin His Excellency and the Kogi State Government to take full advantage of the professional and technical advice that the Commission is statutorily required to provide on the establishment, funding, and operation of the university. By a copy of this letter, which I signed earlier, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAM, the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TET Fund, and the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, are being notified of the establishment of the university. We shall by tomorrow send copies of these letters to these three organizations for their records and for their necessary action. I wish to congratulate His Excellency and the good people of Kogi State on the establishment of Kogi State University, Kabba. Please accept the renewed assurances of my highest consideration. Thank you and congratulations.
Hearty congratulations to Excellency Governor and good people for Kogi State. At this time, I would like to invite for a very big vote of thanks the chairman.
Well, thank you very much. I think everything is going according to plan, according to this speed of the speed. So everything is going according to that. Now we have a session here called interactive session. And this is very important for us in academics. It's also very important in politics. So even though His Excellency, the Governor and the father of the new university has already made his remarks, and we will still come back to him for any closing words he wants to utter. But I want to say if there is anyone on the side of the NUC or NUC university system, or on the side of any of the team, member from the governor who wants to say anything, please go ahead. With the permission of His Excellency, we can allow one or two comments. Then His Excellency will just give one to say one or two words before we can round up. So is there any one who wants to say something? The Kabba Development Union. Okay, after him, Ada will make remarks, and then the last one there. Okay.
Your Excellency, Alhaji Yahaya Bello, our own Executive Governor, CON, the Executive Secretary of NUC. Let me just stand on all existing protocol. As I've been established by His Excellency, I, on behalf of the people of Kabba, and by extension, Kogi West, also known as the Open Nation, wish to express our sincere appreciation to His Excellency for conceiving this idea and bringing it to fruition within such a short period of time. We are grateful, and we shall remain grateful to you. Not only those of us here, posterity will never forget what this thing you have done, because it's been something that we have been yearning for. And like you rightly said, it dates back to the days of the late Saddam also. So Your Excellency, you are making history today, and we are very grateful to you. Let me appreciate also the NUC under your leadership. For this you have done. I know a lot of work was have gone into it, especially recognizing our own Professor Olubafemi, who you have acknowledged has done a lot of pre-work in the exercise. So this fast spirit, as engineered by our own governor, we have made to happen in this case. Thank you so much. We are very, very grateful. We're grateful to all the people that have worked with you, both the committee members, all the state executive members, the legislators, who put in a lot of extra efforts in terms of extended hour of sitting to make sure this comes to fruition as fast as possible. We are very grateful. Thank you, and thank you indeed.
Thank you very much. Then very short remarks from Dr. Joshua Adamu from the NUC side.
Thank you, sir. My dear Governor, my boss, the Executive Secretary. Usually, I don't like talking at gatherings like this, but I'm only speaking because I'm very happy today. And precisely for 4 reasons. And that's because these 4 reasons we can say 4 different histories being made here this afternoon. The first one is what everybody has talked about, which is that this is the first university in Okunland. I think it's much more than that. Because I think in the whole of Northern Nigeria, this is the first time the governor will establish 2 universities. So it gives me joy that this is happening today. Number 3 is that my boss, Prof Abdulrasheed Adamu, a few days ago, we were saying that under his leadership, that we establish more number of universities than any other executive secretary in the history of the And I thought that, okay, yeah, we are done, but here we are again today. Even, I know he must have whispered something to the governor while they were in his office, but even when we thought that he had raised the bar, but something new is still happening again today. That's number 3. Number 4, sir, is that I remember on the 5th of June, precisely 3 weeks ago, I got a message from our Baba, that I should print a document and give to you about the composition of that committee. Exactly 3 weeks ago. And here we are today, granting recognition to this university. I think this is the fastest we have ever had. I think our brother from Okunland, of course he came out to thank the governor, but I think you need to know that this university is not for Okunland alone. So we are happy for what is happening here today. And I think that, yes, definitely we can count several achievements of Governor Yahaya Bello while in office. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the most important achievement because education, you cannot compare anything to it. And I think that probably this is the reason why I think Kogi is one of the most peaceful states in Nigeria. Because when you educate people, you solve half of the problems that we have in the society. So my prayer is that, just like you said, sir, that before you leave office, that this university will find its feet, and that it will, that foundation that it requires, to develop at the speed of the spirit, that foundation will be laid. I want to congratulate you and congratulate all of us, and most importantly, congratulate my boss and to remind him that I believe that this university, because he's the father and mother of the Nigerian university system. I think this university is his last born. And you know that the last born occupies a special place in the hearts of everybody.
Thank you very much, Joshua. Honestly, you have sprung a surprise. One, in my 7 years in this place, you have never stood to speak in a public meeting like this. This is the first time I'm hearing it. 2, I've never even known that you had this emotional attachment to Kogi. This is the first time. And 3, thank you for reminding me this, because nobody will understand this better than Nkemje Kabodi Nnaji about the last born. So it's true, this university and this activity I'm presiding will be my last major public outing as ES, because as I have said, I have voluntarily decided to step down. I still have 3 years, 1 month left in my office, but I have voluntarily decided to step down just to return to classroom, because I think I have left classroom for a long time. So I've written my university. I'm coming back to Bahrain University Kano to continue teaching from next month. So I don't want to spend all my time in administration. I have done so much of administration, and I answer the title professor. I was not professor, so I want to go back and profess. So, thank you for reminding me, so that whenever I look back at my time in NUC, I will say my last born, the last child, is the one I will have to love most in the Kogi State University Kabba.
Yeah, thank you very much, Prof. My name is Nasir Naim Salam. I'm a professor of physics from USO Abuja. But also interestingly, I'm from Kogi West, from the Jumu. Let me firstly thank our governor, the executive governor of Kogi State, His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello, CON. Your Excellency, a lot of persons have praised you, a lot of persons have commended you for what you have done. Indeed, all I can do is to join the people to also congratulate you for not only educating us. We are educated people from Kogi West, but we have not been liberated until today. Thank you so much. Also, as a professor of physics, I know that what I've always known is speed of light. But I've added to that today that there's also what we call speed of spirit. I will go to the laboratory to confirm this. But to also add that Prof Abdulrasheed, our father in ASU, and indeed academic, we can't thank you enough. Sincerely, for some of us that were educated outside the state, it has always been our wish that how can we have people like Olu Obafemi and many other distinguished professors, and we never have a university. In 2012, we struggled. I personally called Smart Adeyemi and a few other people to beg the then governor to locate FUL to Kabba, but it never came to pass. But Yahaya Bello has done it. Thank you so much. And interestingly, sir, Your Excellency, you may wish to note that this is second, you are making a history, second after Lagos, the second state to have 3 state universities. Okay, Lagos has 3 state universities, and we have also joined that. Thank you so much. Also to remind His Excellency that please, before you take your leave from office, and please do ensure that the quality of academics and indeed staff that will be eventually employed at this our university are of global standard. And you should start with Professor Rashid. Let him come there for the discipline.
Thank you, Prof. I will not join issues because you are a professor of physics, and but you will embark on a few time exercise if you go to lab to look for the speed of spirit, because you will not see anything. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I know if we were to continue and allow people who could be here until evening, because it will continue to be interesting. But we thank you for bringing quality minds here. It's very clear that you have gingered everybody. Everybody here is interested, and they are intelligent, and they want to participate in this discourse. In fact, we can sit down now and develop a blueprint for the university itself, the strategic plan of what it wants to do. But I will, at this time, thank you again and invite you if you have any words to say. Otherwise, the Honorable Commissioner for Education,
Science and technology.
Science and Technology, 3 ministries. Education,
Science
and technology, and ICT. So, Honorable Commissioner.
Honorable Commissioner Wemi Jones. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yahaya Bello, Commander of the Order of Niger, Professor A.A. Rashid, MNI, MFR, FNAL. With your kind permission, I would like to stick to the protocols that have been very well established. We are very grateful, Professor Rashid, for this great honor. Our gratitude knows no end. However, I would like to refresh your memory a little bit. When we came here in year 2020, about 3 years ago, that was our first encounter with the speed of the Spirit. His Excellency had read, he has spoken and appealed for NUC to consider our application to start Coastal Osara using the speed of light. But NUC, under your leadership, said the speed of light was too slow and decided to go the way of speed of the Spirit and recognized us that day. And we went back, sir, and said we also have to use the same speed of Spirit to start our university, Conference University of Science and Technology of Sahara, 3 years ago in the year 2020. And that day, it was decided that 30% of the allocation, budgetary allocation to education, be agreed. And from that day till now, the state government under Alhaji Yahaya Bello has dedicated 30% of the state budget to education, which is partly responsible for the speed that we have attained at Conference University of Science and Technology. Sir, as we speak, we have matriculated 3 sets of students at Conference University of Science and Technology. Today, we are going with another vocabulary in our lexicon. It's called the extrasensory perception. That is management meeting with eye contact. This is unbelievable. And we'll go with it. And I know that His Excellency is, like you said, he can quickly join your side. He's a fast learner. And I believe that that is what we are going to operate with in coming up with the establishment of Kogi State University, Kabba. So my brother from Ijumu, the professor of physics, your test is 2. Extrasensory perception plus speed of spirit. Then let's know what the answer will be. Without taking much more of your time, I would like to thank you all for this great honor that you have done to our state. God bless you richly.
With the Executive Secretary's kind permission, we have come to the end of this lovely ceremony. Congratulations to the Governor and good people of Kogi State. If we rise, we can cue the national anthem. outside. Group photographs will be outside.
Okay.